So welcome to the next instalment of Fun with Cars. Today we're going to be fitting a Whiteline H-brace to a 1998 WRX GC8 model. So the first step we want to do is jack the car up using the jacking mount, which is behind the sump. So after jacking the car up, you just want to chuck two stands back underneath there and then just position the jack so it's just underneath the jacking point, just for a third point, just for safety concerns, because we will be undoing these bolts and they are quite tight, so I've heard. So the four bolts you want to undo are, there's one up here, so just trying to give you the orientation of where that is. There's one up on the other side of this. You just want to undo that nut and don't take the bolt out, obviously, because this lower arm here can swing down and hurt you. And then also just that back bolt there, which is obviously where it'll bolt on the back there, so that bolt will completely come out. The next part will be to put some WD-40 onto this nut here, which comes, here's the wheel, comes through onto there, so just put a whole heap of WD-40 under there to help break the bolt. Okay, so we've had to use a extension on top of the breaker bar to break these bolts. They were super tight, a whole heap of WD-40 on them, and we left them for about 10 minutes. And successfully, with about a half a metre worth of breaker bar extension, we've managed to undo the two front ones. So this is the next bolt to undo. This bolt completely comes out and the brace just sits on the bottom here and the bolt goes back in. The nut here at the back, still tight, it actually just comes off and the bolt stays in there to keep this lower arm in position. Okay, so we've got the back bolts lined up on the brace, and in order to do that, we've had to sit it over the front bolts that stick out. Now to put the nuts on it, I'm just using an extension piece like so, because it's literally impossible to get your fingers in there. Okay, so with all the bolts done up nice and tight, we're basically just removing the jack now, and we'll go and test it out and see how it goes. So we just got back from a test drive with the H-brace fitted. The results were that the steering was much more direct and it was much stiffer, and if I'm honest, so was I. It was fantastic. I give it 3 thumbs up.